So, hello again. I'm Judith, I'm 23 years old, I'm a German exchange student in Finland, and I want to tell you something about the German specialities you can have. So, and of course the places you might visit when you're in Germany. So, in Germany, of course, there is this typical drink, as for example, beer. And coffee is as well very important to us because nearly nobody runs without coffee in the morning. And if you want to have very typical German food, well, most typical is something with meat and potatoes. So a German typical food is schnitzel with hunter sauce, so schnitzel with Jägersoße, and some shashlik, which is meat stick to a wooden thing and some veggies with it, and it is fried in a pan or on the grill, or roasted, not fried, it's roasted. And then of course, there is the Spanferkel. Spanferkel, well, you won't have the chance very often to taste Spanferkel, so if you are there and the chance is there, go ahead, take the chance, and yes, taste the Spanferkel, because that's very typical for German. And yes, some places you might want to see, or you should see, definitively Berlin, Munich and Hamburg. If you're interested in some cultural stuff, then of course Cologne and Dresden. So Munich has, of course, the Oktoberfest, which is starting in September. So if you're there in that time, go ahead, visit it. There are a lot of people, a lot of beer, and most of them will wearing traditional clothes like a Dirndl and Lederhosen. Yes, Hamburg has, so if you're going to Hamburg, well, I hope you want to stay there for a night, because Hamburg has the Reeperbahn, which is very nice at night. And if you want to have a party, well, stay awake until 4 o'clock, because then the fish market is going to start and they're selling all kind of stuff. You might want to see it, because that's typical for Hamburg and very, very nice to see. I love that. And well, what other city had I told? Yeah, of course, Berlin. Because Berlin has the Brandenburger Tor, or the Reichstagsgebäude, where all the political stuff is decided. So I think you might want to see that, as well as some other buildings which are very interesting in Berlin. So Berlin is a very creative city. You might see there's everything something new. Go ahead and experience and explore Berlin, because I think it will be very nice. And in Cologne there is the Cologne Dome, which is very typical, and it's a site for the city. So if you are near to that, go ahead, visit it. It's very beautiful. And of course in Dresden there is the Dresdner Frauenkirche, which means Dresdner Women Church. This church is very historical, because after the World War II, all the women had restored this church, because no men were available, because they were falling into the war. So that is a very historical and a very beautiful church. You might want to see that as well. And if you're asking yourself how to go there, it's easiest to go by train or by bus. Both are comfortable, but the bus is way cheaper than the train. And also you can manage to ask somebody who's driving to your direction whether he can take you with you. It's called BlaBlaCar, for example, and I get it's quite, well, not famous, but most of the people are getting to know it, and well, I think it will be very nice to make some new contacts as well. So now I've told you enough about Germany. I hope you are interested to visit us. Come here and explore Germany. Make your own experiences, make your own memories about it, and then go back and tell something about it. Hope you liked the video. Hope it helped you. So see you and bye bye.